So another verb compound, I guess, or yeah, compound, I guess you could call it, is called we refer to them as the perfects. The perfect compound tenses. You form these by using either a conjugated or the infinitive form of haber, and then you add the past participle to the end of that, and that uses, and we'll see what use that has. So first we'll start with the past participle and how to form it. So to form it from, if you have an AR verb, let's say hablar, you take off the AR, so you just have the stem, and then you add ado. So you would have hablar would become hablado. If you had an IR verb, let's say pedir, then you would take off the IR and you'd add ido, so you'd say pedido. Okay, in that case. And so that's how you form the past participles. Now there are a few irregulars. If the stem ends in a vowel and it's an IR verb, then you add an accent on the ido. So like caer, the stem ca ends in a vowel. A is a vowel, and so you have caído with an accent over the I. Same goes for leer. And then there are some that are just, fully irregular. So you have abierto from abrir, cubierto from cubrir, escrito from escribir, muerto from morir, puesto from poner, resuelto from resolver, roto from romper, visto from ver, vuelto from volver, dicho from decir, and hecho from hacer. And so you just have to memorize those because they're irregular. You can't use this normal rule. So now that we know how to form the past participle, let's look at how to conjugate haber in certain situations. So there are four major types of perfect compounds that you can use: the present perfect, the pluperfect, the future perfect, and the conditional perfect. The present perfect uses haber conjugated in the present tense, which is has, a, hemos, habéis, han. And that means I have done something. If you use the pluperfect, you conjugate haber in the imperfect. So you would have había, habías, había, habíamos, habíais, habían. And that's, I had done that. Like I had done that. You have the future perfect, which uses haber in the future tense, obviously. And the word haber, it's one of the ones that you drop the e to begin the stem. So you have habré, habrás, and so on. And then that means I will have done something. And then conditional perfect, it's you just conjugate it in the conditional and you say I would have done that. Okay? You could also use it after a preposition. So like I will have earned $50 after having worked 50 hours, for example. I don't know. It's pretty low pay, but anyways, that's not the point. After having worked, you would use haber for that having part. And so that's basically it. You just combine these two parts together, decide when it happened, who had it happen to them, and then what happened to them, and you just combine it. So if it's he escrito, I have written, okay, or había puesto, I had put. It's like I had put that there, but then it vanished, for example. I don't know. But, I mean, it's just be creative with this, and then you can combine this in so many ways. But in reality, it's just a few basics, and you just have to know how to combine them. And also, it always goes in this order. Oops, sorry, board. It always goes in this order. So, yeah, don't mix it up. But if you know this, you'll do fine.